I'm Michael Fox, and this is the Prospector News Podcast. And I am on location at the Resourcing Tomorrow conference in London, United Kingdom. And I'm sitting across with Duncan Roy, the Vice President of Investor Relations for Power Nickel. Welcome, Duncan.
Good to be here. Thank you.
Yes, been having Power Nickel on my radar for quite a while. I've noticed that you've had a very, very busy 2023. Let's go through the highlights. Before we do that, for those that aren't familiar with Power Nickel, let's give them the overview of what the company is first.
Well, we're what we believe is a significant nickel exploration company. We're in Quebec, around Nemaska. We have a great property. We've been having terrific success with the drill bit throughout the year, and we'll be coming out with some important news in the very short term that gives more ammunition for people looking for value. And off we go. We've got some other properties as well in Chile and British Columbia. We're going to spin those off to our shareholders in the new year through a plan of arrangement. We want to focus entirely on Nisk because we think we've got an incredibly significant nickel discovery there.
Yeah, as I say, the news flow for 2023 was quite earth-shattering as the year progressed. You guys got an awful lot of work done in 2023. Let's let you go through the highlights of what got accomplished this year.
Well, as you say, a very busy year. It's and it's not stopping. Important relationships established. We brought on a company called CVMR. They're one of the foremost, top of the food chain nickel refiners. They're doing a feasibility study on our property, which they're very excited about. They'll get that accomplished in Q1 or early Q2 of next year. But incredibly positive relationship. They are just in love with our property. They think we've got something truly significant on the go. We also have a relationship. We've brought in a very interesting company, Fleet Space Technologies. They're an Australian company. They're a technology entity that does sound mapping, and it has a relationship with Elon Musk. That's how it came to our attention. But they've been working on our property since the summer and creating a much better picture of what's underneath the ground. And it's been making a difference on our drilling. Our first assayed hole that we drilled in our current drilling program, we wouldn't have normally drilled using traditional methodologies. It was a 300-meter step out. And the Fleet guys, with their technology and sound mapping, they basically said, go for it, and we hit. We had 25 meters of massive sulphates. Very satisfying hole to come out. We've got the drill bit working hard for us. It's going to go till April of next year. We'll take a break for Christmas. We took a small break for moose hunting season, which is kind of fun for the guys, but they're banging away, and we continue to expand our resource and go from there. We've been able to identify multiple pods on our property, and the feedback that we get from industry is that we're onto something truly large. So we're pretty happy. We've done a couple of financings. We've brought in legendary investors in the mining industry, like Rob McEwen. We continue to reach out to other players to get on board, and we've taken a good shot at the scourge of the industry, which is the naked short sellers, and we'll be taking legal action in that front. Terry, who also looks after Safe Canadian Mining, our CEO, has done a wonderful job getting the story out and getting attention to this part of the world. So we're very busy, and we're really happy with what we've done so far.
Yeah, as I say, it's a pretty remarkable year of progress. At a time when everybody else seemed to be very quiet, your company has managed to move this project forward by leaps and bounds. Now, this is setting things up for progress as we head towards 2024. I believe you were saying off mic that there's a 43-101 coming within days, if not a week from now, to establish a mineral resource.
So that's the case. So big picture this year, we definitely stand out from the crowd. Like in the last week, our stock was up over 24%. Over the year, it's up 40% plus. That's from people realizing what we've got on the go. So the 43-101, which will come out in the next couple of days, will show that we're achieving a commercial level for this deposit, and it's still early days. So we expect to significantly build up this resource over the next couple of weeks and months, and continued success with the drill bit will get a lot of attention for us. The 43-101 is significant on a whole bunch of levels. On a purely technical level, it's the last thing we needed to do to move our ownership up on the Nisk property to 80%. So that's an important aspect. Critical Elements retains 20%, and they have faith in us. They still own 10% of our stock as well. So the 43-101 coming out establishes us at a critical level of success, and it also opens up the company to investments from larger institutions that need to see a 43-101 as one of their ingredients for investing. So new picture for us. It's significant.
Yeah, no doubt. The more eyes that you can get on your project, the quicker you can get investment in, and the quicker you can move it forward. Beyond that 43-101, what other plans are in the pipeline for 2024?
We'll have a metallurgy report out from CVMR. We'll be having drilling results coming out well into the summer from our current drilling program. That's going to be important. We'll probably be looking at doing some strategic raises of capital, and interesting sort of beauty contest going on with all that right now. So obviously can't talk about that too much, but it's happening in the background and it's important.
Yeah, definitely. Looks like it's going to be a good year again next year for Power Nickel. If people want to continue to follow your story and to reach out to the company, participate in some of those private placements that are coming down the road, how would they do so?
Well, the easiest thing to do is go to our website, powernickel.com, and you also have the option of calling myself, Duncan Roy. You can reach out to me at Duncan@powernickel.com, or my telephone number is on the website, so you can get a hold of me there. And you can also get a hold of Terry Lynch and go from there. Again, numbers and email addresses are on our website.
I will, as always, for the listeners, I'll have that information in the body of the description of this podcast, so you'll be able to reach out to the company easily. I thank you very much for that update, Duncan, and I'm looking forward to following this story through 2024.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Power Nickel is a paid sponsor of the Prospector News, and the host owns shares and warrants bought at the market for investment purposes. The Prospector News podcast is for educational purposes only. The opinions expressed are those of the participants and are not to be taken as investment advice. Listeners need to do their own due diligence and seek advice of a licensed investment advisor.